The first
I think we
words.
should talk about
Yeah,
this.
the first words on this doc are jibber jabber. Like,
You didn't even spell podcast right in this either.
did I not?
You spelled SoCal.
Well, it's a hot start for episode 1.
Yeah.
Should we get into it?
Yeah, I'm ready, I guess.
There's the clap. All right, let's get into it. Episode 1 of our to be named podcast. Maybe by the end of this we have a name.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now we're in a good spot. We have the actual podcast, which I'd say is the harder part.
We've got the
than
mics. We've got the mics. We've got the seats.
Yeah.
We've got the background. We've got the producers in the back. Best team in the world, obviously.
I'd say the hardest part of the podcast is that.
Yeah.
I'd say the names is probably the easiest part.
Names probably, pretty
Yeah.
easy. Hopefully I think we'll get to one.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
we will.
We're there somewhere. Yeah, but
So
I think we could just get right into it.
let's go.
I'd say, we're Stomping Ground Sports. We're going to be naming that soon. But that's the name of the company we represent. Started it in our kitchen about 2 months ago,
kitchen.
3 months ago. So we're fired up. We're ready to go. We're happy to be here. I'd say that, podcast number 1 is loading right now.
That's right. It's loading. Just a little bit about us.
Yeah.
We're a sports media outlet. I use those words all the time. Like that's my go-to chalk words. I think it sounds good. Sports media outlet.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's what I say too.
I
That's
know.
what's in our Instagram.
I know, but I have no idea what that means. A sports media outlet?
We're an outlet. We're not,
Are we an outlet? Yeah.
We're an
okay.
outlet. Yeah.
Good head
Griffin
nod there.
shook his head.
Good head nod there.
So
All
we're
right.
an outlet.
Yeah, sports media outlet. We tell stories through sports. It's not all about sports, but we're just trying to tell, inspiring and impactful stories through sports as our channel, really, is what I would say.
Yeah. And so we're big stories, motivational people.
Big motivational.
So like we
big
like to tell the stories of, people who play sports, but it's not necessarily tied to sports.
Doesn't have to be
I
tied.
think that's going to be the main story of this podcast as we keep progressing, getting guests in here.
Yeah.
I think the goal is to, inspire people or tell stories that you may not have heard before, while also keeping it light.
Keeping it light.
yeah.
Real light.
Yeah, I
Real
mean, it's hard for us to get really serious. all
Yeah,
the
that's
time because-
tough. I'd give us like a minute serious tops before the wheels fall off and we start to crumble.
Yeah, I'd say, I'd give us 65 seconds tops.
I like 65.
Yeah, it's a good
I like
number for us.
65.
But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I say our main thing right now is kind of being our newsletter.
Yep. Let's
That's
talk
big
about
for
the
us.
newsletter.
Let's dive into the
Let's
newsletter.
dive
Why
into
don't
it.
we
Let's
dive
dive.
into the newsletter?
Diving
You want to
board.
start?
I could start.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Newsletter, the Daily Stump. It's a daily newsletter we send out every morning between around 7:30.
Yeah, we aim for 7:30.
Yeah,
Some days
the
some
snooze
days a
button
little
the snooze
more.
button bites, a little bit. It pushes to 7:45 once in a while. But our newsletter, it's all about sports. We talk about everything that happened yesterday in the world of sports. We've got our stump story, our one big story of the day from that past day.
We're big on alliteration.
Lot of stump
do the
in there.
stump scoreboard,
Stump scoreboard.
the stump story,
Stump story.
the daily stumped,
The Daily
which is our
Stumped.
trivia, daily
Yeah.
trivia, which we try to keep, pretty simple because at the end of the day, we want our newsletter to be for
Yeah.
everyone.
Good trivia question today, actually. It
Yeah.
was since we
Great trivia
draft,
question.
since we're in mid draft, which we have to get into a lot of draft. Question was,
Yeah, the question was, which college football program has had the most players drafted in the NFL?
most players drafted, and it was what? Michigan, Ohio
Michigan?
State.
Yeah, we went to chalk schools.
Yeah.
Michigan, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Alabama, and Miami U.
Yeah,
The answer? Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame. C. Answer choice C.
Yeah. So that's kind of just a good example.
Yeah.
Something not too hard, but something that may be educational.
A little bit.
You guys get to know that because Notre Dame has been crap for the past, 10,
true.
15 years.
Yeah.
They go out and pay Sam Hartman a bunch of money, and they end up losing anyway. So that's fun.
Yeah.
They're going to do that with Riley Leonard this year too.
There you go.
but that's
My
different
favorite thing about Notre Dame, though?
helmets.
Nope.
Oh,
This would be a good pull here.
I'm not sure.
Rudy.
Oh, Rudy, all-time Notre
movie.
Dame guy.
All-time movie. People
Yeah.
tried to ruin that recently for me. They're like, oh, no, Rudy's not real or something. I'm like, hey,
Rudy's real.
Rudy's real.
All that matters is
Rudy's real right here.
Rudy matters.
That's all that
He's real
matters.
in there. But yeah, the newsletter, we started to send it out. A lot of other sports newsletters we noticed kind of take the weekends off,
They do.
which is a crock of.
Is there anybody who
Yeah.
doesn't take the weekend off?
Yeah, I'd say there's one group that doesn't take the weekends off.
Really?
Two gritty guys from the middle of nowhere, Coventry, Connecticut.
Uh-huh. Shout out.
Shout out, stand up. I'd say those guys don't take weekends off.
No, I don't
They
think they do.
actually thrive on the
I
weekends.
think they double down on the
Yeah, the
weekends.
weekends is the most sports centered days of the week.
This is true.
So how can you just decide to not do a sports newsletter on Saturday,
You
Sunday?
can't.
You can't.
You just can't.
And you know what we do? We can.
Yeah,
So we
we
decided
can.
to.
There
So,
you go.
if you want your sports on Saturday and Sunday, just like everyone else does, you come find us.
Hey, easy to subscribe. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
find
it's
us on
free.
Insta,
Yep.
Stomping Ground Sports, website, stompinggroundsports.com,
That's right.
Twitter,
The Stomping
the
Ground.
Stomping Ground. They had us there. They got us
Yeah.
there. We couldn't get Stomping Ground
We
Sports.
went four. We went four
Yeah.
for four early.
We're gonna find those guys though.
Twitter,
Whoever.
Twitter threw the curveball at
I
us.
know.
I'm pretty sure they're like some kind of track thing or something like that. Something that's not as
Unreal.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
4 followers.
yeah. So that's four follow. It is something ugly like
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk to them. We'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll.
Yeah. Well, we had to buy it off.
Our people will talk to
But-
their people.
We'll
We
get-
are our people. So
Yeah, we
we'll
are.
probably have to reach
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, that's our newsletter.
Yeah, I think we did a good job there.
We try to keep it really simple, so anyone who
Oh,
has
Of the
nothing
days,
about
of the
food.
days. We got to go over of the days.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. This is huge for us.
Huge.
So
Because we're not just sports.
we're not just
Throw a little
sports,
pop
we're
culture
cultural
in there.
too. Yeah. So we do a daily quote of the day, song of the day, and glue guy of the day, which I would say is probably our 1, 2, 3 top features.
I would say so. People
Yeah.
scroll just to find the quote song in the glue.
Yeah, and then we threw a curveball into a lot of people a couple weeks ago, and
Yeah.
they used to be right next to each other, and then we decided to move them
Yeah.
throughout the newsletter to force people to look at other parts of the newsletter
Yeah.
because people were just rolling to the bottom,
They were.
finding it.
They
And
were.
to be honest, as long as they're reading it,
Hey,
I'm happy.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
we got some good stuff in there.
There's a little bit of good stuff. A
So
couple
yeah,
good
so that's what we
things.
do. Song of the day is electric. We go all over
Electricity.
the map.
Yeah, all over the place.
We get ABBA tied
got
in
some
there.
ABBA,
We
yep.
get Led Zeppelin.
Led Zepp. We had some Mac this
Mac
week.
Miller
That was great.
this morning. Yep,
Great.
R.I.P. Shout out.
Shout out.
Pittsburgh stand up.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
and then we'll even
We
tap
might
in-
go
Oh,
sneak peek for this will come out, the dates, all that messing me up. But tomorrow's song of the day,
Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin. Tweet
Yep.
tweet.
Tweet.
There you go.
Yeah, so we go all over the world to find the best music for song of the day.
That's right.
And it's kind of whatever we're feeling. We also tied in like the weekends.
Yeah.
We'll get people a little more fired up, jacked up.
True.
Sunday morning we'll play some like hangover songs. We know
Sure.
our soldiers are out there wounded. From nice night out at the University of Connecticut,
With all there is to do. Yep.
Manchester, Connecticut, or in this area, all over the world. Actually, our newsletter is international.
We are
We're
international.
in the UK. We're in Canada.
We are in Canada. We're in the UK.
What's the university called?
Waterloo University.
Waterloo
We're
University.
big in Waterloo
Stand
University.
up. If you're
Shout out.
listening from Waterloo University,
You're phenomenal.
we love you.
Yeah,
just
we
the
love
same.
you. And if
we
you're
actually might
listening-
love you more.
We might. And if you're just listening to this period,
We love
we
you.
love you.
Um,
I mean,
yeah. So we try to get international,
Mm-hmm.
and then quote of the day is kind of all over the place.
yeah. Sometimes we bring it back a little deep, a little motivation, a little run through a brick wall, if you will.
A little cultural.
A little cultural.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's just just a quote. Just a quote we found that was cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael Penix had a great quote yesterday.
Michael Penix did have a great quote
Great
yesterday.
quote.
You remember off the top of your head? This would be really
Word for
impressive.
word would be tough. He said his injuries, he's had a big injury past, so he was like in his players tribune to the 32 GMs, he said you can take all the x-rays or MRIs, you want to take, but an EKG is all you really need to know or all you really need to take
Yeah.
to know everything
That
about
guy's
me.
got heart.
Man, that fired me up. I
There's
was
a
like,
heart in
that's
there.
a great,
That's for
great
sure.
quote. How about that, Stunner?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nutso.
We got to talk quickly before we go there.
Sure.
Caleb Williams, chalk. Number
Chalk.
one overall.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
He was throwing with the receivers like weeks ago.
Yeah. Chalk.
Chalk.
Anyways, Michael
Anyways,
Penix, number 8.
Penix. 8.
Ugly.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Kirk.
I don't know what's going down in Arizona.
What's going on over there?
Someone took the wrong pill before they started.
Red pill,
that.
blue pill.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was an ugly pick. But hey,
he's a
you know,
great. I love him as a quarterback. Like,
yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be the. What did he go? Was he the 4th quarterback off the board?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be the 4th best quarterback coming out of this class.
I mean, he's 24 years old and he's not going to play for 4 years.
I know.
So we're going to have to figure that
Yeah,
one out,
I
boys.
know.
Math doesn't
I
math
know.
on that
I
one.
know.
But Arthur Blank, once again, probably ruined his team. So,
There was a heated conversation between
him and the
GM
GM.
and owner.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. What
But that's
else?
okay.
You know what else happened in the
Mm,
round one of the draft? Browns fan, Bills fan. You know how many
yeah,
picks we had combined?
0.
Zippo.
Yeah, we stayed
Zilch.
up all night
Stayed
last
up. Bills
night
were at
waiting to
28,
watch it.
fired up to watch the Bills pick, trade back to 32. Okay, that's fine. Hey, that's fine. I'll
Yeah.
I'll stay up a little longer. I'll wait till 32. I
Mm-hmm.
can do that. Half asleep, waiting for 32. We trade back again.
To 33. Yeah.
33.
Hey, they'll
Got
be
him.
the first pick tonight, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, it'll be long decided. What's your pick predictions for tonight?
Man, I don't know. If we still had that 28, we could have gone the cornerback from Clemson.
Nate Wiggins?
Yeah, Wiggins, he was
Dog.
good. But I think we just go receiver here. AD Mitchell to start the
Chalk.
second round. That'd be
Chalk.
pretty cool.
Chalk pick.
That'd be Lad's still on the board.
Yeah. How about Lad? The name Lad.
Yeah.
Let's
Good,
talk about that.
Good name.
Great name.
Ladd.
Two D's.
And then Lad McConkey. Good name.
Great name.
Great
All-time name.
All-time name.
Top 5 probably in
This is
college
a
football
good
history.
name draft.
Yeah.
Great name draft.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
What's that all about?
I don't know. I don't know. Parents were definitely sipping on some Kool-Aid when
That could be.
when they
Maybe,
decided that.
maybe they just said the first thing they see in the room.
Yeah.
But like,
Look
hey,
for
is that
Kool-Aid.
his real name? It can't be.
It's gotta be.
That's awesome.
It's gotta be.
That is
We'll
absolutely
fact
electric.
check that.
Yeah.
We'll fact check
Can we get
that.
a fact check on that in
Yeah.
the back of the house here?
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
No.
No, it's okay.
We don't need a fact check.
There's actually nobody back there. We're actually talking
Yeah.
to ghosts right now. There's actually no one back there.
But yeah, so good name draft.
Good name. There's one more. Kool-Aid and Chop. Chop
Oh,
Robinson.
Chop Robinson.
Good
That's an
names.
electric name.
Electric.
That's a
Chop.
guy who gets sacks.
Yeah.
That
is the guy who
guy
gets sacks.
fires me up.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about him
I don't
other
know
than
much
his
about
name's
him.
Chop, but he's electric.
I would have taken him with my first pick, no matter where I
The
was.
Dolphins got a dude named
Dolphins.
Chop.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then I would say, as a Browns fan tonight, I'm ready to cry myself to sleep as
Sure.
usual.
Yep.
It's the annual cry real man tears after the
Is
draft.
that why you bought those extra tissues?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering because that wasn't on the grocery list when we went in. But
Yeah, I knew
you
the
went,
draft was
you
coming.
went triple box on Kleenex. I was like,
Yeah, I got the ones with
What's
the
that all
the
about?
lotion in there,
okay,
so I don't
Is that
scrape
good?
my eyes.
Is that good for the tears?
It's great for the tears.
Really?
It's pro tears.
It's pro
It
tears.
says on the box, pro
No
tears.
way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You didn't ever read it?
No.
It's Puffs.
Puffs?
Puffs is the
I
brand.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Talk about those boxes just for a sec. Circling
ready to
back
talk.
to like a whole New York CT thing. Is this box tops? That's a
Connecticut
nationwide thing?
Yeah, it's a U.S. government thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Did you ever do like box top competition? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
are
that's
you
everywhere.
kidding me?
Okay.
My mom went hard in those
Yeah.
things.
Good.
She was cutting for
Your
days.
mom-
I
yeah,
don't think
would.
she even knew what we were competing for
Really?
or anything.
What were the prizes?
I have no idea.
You never won.
That hurts. But
No.
I don't think I ever won.
Really?
Box tops.
We went I think Friday pizza party for the class that got the most
You know what? I did go
box
to a
tops.
Friday pizza party in
Really?
elementary school.
Nice.
Could have been it.
Sick. That's
But
awesome.
yeah, box tops, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a U.S. government thing, though.
that
for real.
is. These computers keep going black.
Yeah,
man.
I think
That's-
my computer
that's-
just died, so
that's
it's good.
okay. All right. We each brought one story to the table today.
I did.
You
Ready?
wanna?
You want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I'm going to go first. So my story today is we're going to talk international football today.
Let's go worldwide here.
Let's go worldwide.
Let's go
Mr. Worldwide,
Yeah,
Dale in the
sure.
house.
Let's do it.
Pitbull, stand up, Mr. 305. So we're going international.
Yep.
So there's 8 players in the NFL draft, part of the NFL Pathway program.
Okay.
8. Only 2 probably stand a chance of getting drafted. Maybe day 3s guys. But that's electric. 8
Yeah.
players.
Wow.
And did you see last night the Jordan Mailata, the Eagles tackle?
Yeah. He
calling
announced the pick from where? Australia or
Australia.
somewhere?
So he's
That
the
was
most,
awesome.
he's made the most money.
He was a
of
pathway
player.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm trying to bring it all together. So there's gonna be 8 of those international guys trying to hear their names called
That's awesome.
on probably Saturday.
I'll be rooting for him.
Yeah.
Pathway.
So I'm looking forward to seeing hopefully a couple of those guys coming off the board. And then there was the rugby player from Wales. Have you heard about him?
I don't know if I have.
So of course, Kansas City Chiefs do the thing. So there was a young Welsh rugby star
Welsh. Yep.
who decided to quit rugby.
Uh-huh.
He's like 21 years old. Decided to quit rugby and pick up football. Now, granted, he looks ugly catching a football, but the dude is a brick house.
Really? Tank?
Yeah, he's gonna play like I don't know, like flex tight end, running
Yeah.
back, wide receiver, kind of weird thing going
Just
on
a
there.
house.
House. He worked out for a bunch of teams.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs signed him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So if you see that guy, I forget his name escapes me right now. I'll find his name at some point, but he's a house.
Wow.
And like that's the type of dude that you just give him the ball and he's gonna run through somebody's face. You know what I mean?
no,
Like the Chiefs just find these
Yeah,
guys.
it's nuts, man.
out of
it's
nowhere.
nuts. They're so good.
Yeah,
They're so good. Just
yeah. But yeah, this guy is a freak show.
wow.
Like
That's
if he
awesome.
makes the team, I'm terrified because that means he stands a chance.
Wow. NFL is going worldwide. They
NFL
really
is
are. With all the
worldwide.
games, you've got the week 1 game in
Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madrid, right? Barcelona? It's in Spain.
is it? I thought it was Mex. No, it's Spain.
No, there's Spain this year.
Brazil?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Now we're there.
We got there.
We're there.
We got took a
the
sec.
boys went
We're back.
around there.
We're back.
We're back in Brazil. Yeah,
Yeah.
first ever game in Brazil.
That's cool. Eagles, somebody.
Yeah, they were supposed to play the Browns, and it just got like bamboozled in the last minute. So
Really?
yeah,
The Browns just.
yeah, the Browns were the Browns.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Eagles going week 1
Hey,
down to Brazil.
nice. That's a good story. I like that. I didn't know
Yeah.
much about Pathway.
Yeah, so there's 8 guys, and it's kind of all over the place. Like a lot of UK guys kind of enter, and some Australians. Obviously, the Australians, the chalk Australians, are going to be your punters.
Sure.
But that's kind of a different thing.
Yeah.
Because those guys come over in college and then they move on.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have a guy from Ghana this year entering the draft. So that'll be cool to watch, see if he kind of trickles down somewhere late in the 7th round or something.
Nice.
Hopefully some teams take some flyers on these guys late because
That'd be sick.
whether it's they may be the best player or not, they're gritty.
Gritty.
Yeah.
Grit.
NFL's worldwide now.
Gotta have grit.
Yep. The Browns just got they're allowed to sell their gear in Dave Njoku's home nation.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's from Ghana too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Nice.
so they can market now in his home country.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the NFL Germany just opened up a brand new headquarters over there. It's massive.
Bundesliga,
Beautiful. Yeah.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Your story.
All right. I don't know if I can top Pathway. This is a little more chalk. We're gonna go to the
I can.
We're gonna go to the NBA.
Oh God.
We're going 6th man of the year.
Oh baby.
We're highlighting Stump hero Nas Reed.
Or we like to refer him as
Roz Need.
Rosneed.
Man. That
Goat.
guy, yeah, he's a goat. He is
the
such a
goat.
hooper, such a ball player.
Yeah.
McDonald's All-American, LSU, Timberwolves.
Did you know he's 25 years old?
No
He
shot.
looks like he's 40.
Yeah. I'd
Maybe
say
45.
I was going to push 45 there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It's not a long story. He's just a walking bucket. He's deserved this 6th man of the year award all year.
So what you're telling me is I should have chilled out with my story a little bit
What do you mean?
because your story's way shorter than
No. I can prolong it a little.
I like
mean, he
that.
waited for his role, you
Yeah.
know. He was a bench piece all year. He'd come off the bench early in the season. It was just like, 5, 6, 7, 8 points a game.
Yeah.
And then mid-season, like
13 points, no
Yeah,
matter
going into All-Star break, it was just like, and he's on the book 6'10". He looks like he's a 7-footer.
Yeah.
And he's just pulling up from 3-ball land.
He's
Like
a
it's
freak
no
show.
one's business.
Yeah.
Just wanted to give a shout out to Nas Reed. And then back end of the season, Malik Monk got hurt, so that did help a little bit
Yeah,
with
no
the
doubt.
6th man of the year
Yeah.
win. And Cat went down, so he had a little more time to shine. But I remember anytime we'd watch him on TV, like new career highs,
Yeah.
28, 34, and I'm like,
Yeah, I remember he went sicko mode against the Cavs a couple
Yeah,
years,
I do,
not a couple years, a couple months back, and it was heartbreaking because it was the most painful death of all time. Watching the player you
Nas
love
Reed.
chalk up and down your court in Cleveland. Brutal. But yeah,
Hey, it's okay.
that was a good story.
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing that to the
No,
table.
thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right, what are we moving to next, Zade? You want to do the 3, 2, 1?
I was gonna say let's go glue on 3.
All right,
Let's
so
go glue on
we
3.
didn't explain the glue guy earlier. of the
Let's
day.
talk glue guy. You rip a little glue
so
guy
glue
here.
guy is our favorite thing in the world.
Favorite thing in the world.
Honestly, when we started doing glue guy of the day, we had never seen glue guy anywhere, and then all of a sudden it started popping up on our Instagram
Everywhere.
everywhere. So a glue guy is your
to me.
grit guy. It's going to be the guy who literally holds everything together. So right now our glue guys are three people sitting in this room with us.
They're glue
They're our
guys.
glue guys.
Glue
They hold
guys.
us together.
They do.
But then I would also say the glue guy is going to be like the New York Yankees, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Bald and glue.
All-time glue.
But then, in our glue guy of the day, we'll do some funny stuff too.
Sure.
Because there's things in your everyday life that's
Yeah.
glue.
Should we talk about the cracked window?
We'll talk about the cracked window. You want to talk about the cracked window?
He wants
Yeah.
to talk about the cracked window.
Cracked window. That's so glue.
So glue.
Say it's hot in your house. You don't
What
have
do you-
air conditioning on. Whatever. It's this time of year right now, April. It's like 65 during the day.
Oh, yeah.
Cracked window. Saves the day.
Saves the day.
It's glue.
Is there any other time you could use a cracked
Oh
window?
yeah, you could use a cracked window. Say you're in the car, you're just rolling along and
Yeah.
you let one rip.
Oh,
It happens.
it'll
It
happen.
happens to all of us.
Sure.
So what you do? Crack a window.
Yeah. There you go.
Crack a window.
Yeah. It's a nonchalant play too. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to even
Yeah.
say anything.
Yeah.
It just kind of happens. You're like,
Yeah.
you just gotta own
Yeah.
up to it, and you just like,
Yeah. You
that
give
point.
me the stare out of the corner of your eye when I'm
Yeah.
driving with you, and you just slowly crack the window, and I just know what just went down.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it happens.
it'll hit me before you crack
Sure.
a window.
Yeah. And you're not even thinking about it. It happens way before. Like you have Moe's for lunch,
Yeah.
and then you get in the car.
Yeah, Moses grimy.
I mean, there's gonna
Moses gas, but grimy.
grimy.
Yeah.
Gas or grime.
Chipotle over Moe's all day long. Qdoba over
Yeah.
both. So that's a
7
different story.
Qdobo?
Yeah, you never had Qdoba?
Never.
It's all right. We'll
okay.
experience that soon.
All right. So glue guy.
Glue
so
guy,
now,
yeah, sorry,
Maybe
we
a couple
got off track
categories.
here.
I don't have any categories off rip. I'll think of one though.
All right, so we're gonna do categories. So that's our glue guy. Cracked windows in there. So
Yep.
like another example, like Nas Reed, he's a glue guy
Yep.
for the Timberwolves.
Big glue guy. Big
Dustin
glue.
Pedroia, all-time Red Sox
All-time
glue
glue
guy.
guy.
Even though he was an MVP, that's a different story.
Sure.
But so we're gonna rip off 3 random categories.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna try to say the same thing at the
Let's
same time.
see if we can do it.
This is not practiced.
No.
There's zero practice going into
Yeah.
this.
I can't even think of a category right now.
I think we've done fruit before.
Yeah, we've done fruit. Should we go veggies?
Veggies is a good play. Oh,
Wow.
you already know mine. I have to think of something different. All right, you ready?
No.
All right, I'm going.
Okay.
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 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Cucumber.
Asparagus.
Oh, good Lord. Asparagus?
Yeah.
How is that glue? It literally makes your pee smell bad. That's like the most anti-glue guy of all time.
I think I cracked under pressure there.
That was-
Cucumber is chalk.
Cucumber
is so
is chalk. It goes into your salads. It's the glue guy of the salad. You forget about
No,
the
the
cucumber.
crouton's the glue guy of the salad now.
I'm talking veggie wise.
I know.
No, the crouton is the star. The crouton's your main role player.
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing better than a crouton in a salad, and by the way, I don't eat a lot of salad. The only thing more like star player caliber
I know what
in a
you're gonna
salad
say.
is going to be the protein.
Okay, sure.
Obviously, the lettuce is whatever,
Yeah.
but the lettuce is all in there.
Lettuce is all in there. Okay.
Like the lettuce is just there. The lettuce
Okay.
is if you're doing a starting 5 in the NBA, the lettuce might be your 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And then crouton's going to be your big man, 4, extends the court. And then
Depending
if
on
you
the
have
crouton.
and then-
Depending on the
no,
crouton.
Italian seasoning all day. Even some garlic and cheese ones. Oh,
Yeah.
it's like garlic bread in your salad.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
It's a cheat code.
Yeah.
And then your star, if you got a star center, he's going to be your steak,
Yeah.
your panko crusted
Maybe your
chicken.
hard-boiled egg.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
That's
man.
gritty, but yeah, I'm in on that.
I mean, that's a beefy guy in there taking up a lot of space, especially if you don't chop that boy. Chop
Yeah,
Robinson.
Yes. You ever heard of the slap chop? You ever seen that thing before?
I don't know if I have. Oh, is it like a little one of those things?
Yeah, you slap it. Yeah.
I have seen that.
Okay, so we need to go back into glue guy. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, that was a
But
swing and a
slap
miss.
chop is awesome. If you've never seen that commercial, watch that commercial.
Dude. Yeah.
Or the fushigi commercial. You know what I'm talking about?
Talk to me about
Fushigi,
fushigi.
the magical floating orb. Nothing?
Is it like one of those things?
Yeah,
that do
it
that?
like kind of like rolls around your hand and
Yeah,
never falls off.
okay. I know what you're
that
talking
commercial's
about.
electric. It's just a bunch of random people on a college campus screaming fushigi into
Sure.
a camera.
Wow.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
But sorry,
No,
to go back onto
digress.
I got a good one for you.
Okay.
Christmas movie glue guy.
Oh my God.
And I know you're not a big
Not a
Christmas
big
movie
Christmas
guy,
movie guy.
which is sad.
A problem in itself, but okay. Christmas movie glue guy.
But you went to elementary school, so
Yeah.
I'm sure that there was everyone wears their PJs to school, and you sit in there and
Sure.
you watch Christmas movies
Sure.
with your hot chocolate, and you think you're the absolute man rolling
Yeah.
up to school in your
Yeah.
Superman
The
pajamas.
PJs. Yeah.
You ready?
No.
I'm ready.
Is this too chalk?
No,
Is
because
what I'm
mine's chalk.
okay.
Three,
Two,
two, one.
one,
Polar
Elf.
Express.
Oh my
Oh!
God.
I was
Oh
gonna
for
say Elf,
2.
but
Faith was with you. She had Polar
the
Express.
problem with Elf for me and
Talk
Glue
to me.
Guy is in the Polar Express. That's the movie you always watch in elementary school. Always. Because Elf is
Yeah,
a little like, could be considered raunchy for third graders.
sure,
But Polar Express, I mean, that is just a
sure.
magical tale
Yeah,
of a child learning the importance of Christmas.
sure. I mean,
Have you seen the Polar
you might
Express?
kick me off the pod. This
You've
might
never
be a
seen the Polar
one-man
Express.
pod after this, but I've gotta confess, yeah.
I have to confess.
Never seen it. Never seen Polar
Put this
Express.
guy in handcuffs
I
and
know.
walk him out of this
I know.
building
It's
now.
bad.
No, that's a
It's
great
bad.
film, but
I'll put
it's
that on the list, like the
it's one of
ASAP.
yeah. I mean, we can watch it tonight. I wouldn't care, even though it's April.
Sure.
Um, but that's one of those movies that you have to watch every Christmas once just to say that you did. And I mean, maybe that's just my opinion.
Like a draft day on draft day
Yeah.
type of
Yes.
vibe? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Exactly.
Shout out draft day.
Shout out Draft Day.
Bo
Shout out Kevin
Callahan.
O'Connell.
Yeah.
But not Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin
Excuse me.
Costner. You're
Kevin
good.
Costner.
You're good.
I went the Bo Callahan
Bo
thing threw me off
Callahan.
there.
That's okay. Vontae Mack, no
Yeah.
matter
Kevin
what.
O'Connell's the Vikings head coach, so that's where
Yeah.
my head's at right now. Um, yeah. And then you want to do a third category? You have one on top of
Okay,
your head?
let's do.
Because I threw you a curveball,
Yeah.
a 12-6 with
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the draft, the
Sure.
Christmas movie thing.
Can we go collegiate sport? Glue guy in the collegiate sports world? Not one of the chalk sports, but just a sport.
Like not a player, not a person,
No, no,
like
no.
the sport.
Just a sport.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
You're locked.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
100%. I
Okay.
know this is gonna be the right one.
Yeah.
3, 2.
No way.
No? Okay,
No.
3, 2, 1. Track
Woman
and
track and
field.
field. Oh, okay.
That works.
Okay.
That works. Yeah.
I don't
that
know
is
why I
glue.
picked track and field. Can
Yeah.
you explain why you picked track and field?
I was thinking about all the sports. I went like you can't go basketball, star, football,
Basketball,
star, baseball, star. And then like, yeah,
I was between that and volleyball in my head.
really? Yeah,
Mhm.
volleyball crossed my mind. I went to lacrosse for a second.
Cross doesn't have.
Yeah, but it
Not
doesn't
every
have the
school has
following.
lacrosse.
Yeah, and but track and field, like that's
Every
glue.
school has track and
And
field, and they have like
I was
200 people.
I was
on their
about to
roster.
say tons
the
of
rooster
people.
is loaded.
Yeah, if you see someone with the bag tag,
Yeah,
and there's a 50% chance
They're on
they're
the
track and field.
team.
Shout out track.
Yeah, shout out
Track and field.
I was thinking I almost went even like more into the track and field, and I almost went with like the
Discus?
biathlon or whatever that
Okay,
is.
sure.
I don't even know exactly what that is.
Bye.
Is that a thing? That's a thing. Right?
There's
Triathlon.
triathlon.
Pardon me.
That's okay.
There's 3 things, not 2.
Sure.
Um,
That'd be the running, the biking, and the
you can
swimming.
show like you can tell that I wasn't a big track guy
Hey,
back in the day.
that's okay.
I actually threw for a week in indoor track
No way.
for 1 week.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy tried to get me into it, and it was honestly the worst week of my high school athletics career.
Yeah.
They made us run indoor, like up and down, like
Gritty.
the hallways.
Gritty.
I was like, this is malarkey.
Malarkey. Good
I don't
word.
know if I'm
Good
allowed
use
to
of-
swear on this, so I'm going
No,
to use
good
some
use of
very
malarkey there.
interesting
Yeah,
synonyms
good
for
use.
other not as fond
Yeah.
words.
I've got a high school running story for you.
Okay.
So to start basketball practice, we had to run laps. Just that was the
Yeah.
warm up. And it was like, I don't know, 7 or 10 laps or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And you know what was classic? Chalk every time from our big man, our center. You know what would conveniently happen around lap 4 or 5?
He'd have to go to the bathroom.
A little shoe tie.
Uh,
Shoes always came untied around lap 4 or lap 5. And it's a good play. It's a veteran.
That's a veteran.
It's a
move.
veteran play.
As a guy
Yeah.
who struggled to run
Sure.
in high school,
Yeah.
that's a vet play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the one things I had going for me. So I was like, hey, I'll run.
Yeah, I think I almost went as far as a couple times as tripping.
Yeah.
To be completely honest with
Tripping,
you.
going around
Tripping
the
on
corner
purpose.
a little hard.
And so in baseball, we had to run a 2.2-mile run,
Uh-huh.
and that did not agree with me.
Sure.
2.2 miles.
Yeah.
And it's gritty because like you're just
Was there a
running on the
time?
road.
Was there a time limit? or-
Yeah, I mean, it was during tryouts, so like it was kind of like a, you should get it done as quick as you can.
Okay.
And I was hefty, so I was back of the pack.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was holding up the rear. Dude, that was tough. The coaches were literally like driving by us, like making sure we didn't stop. Dude, that was a nightmare for me. Yeah. Huffing and puffing about like 1.1
2.2.
miles.
Yeah,
That's a long
2.2.
run.
Yeah, that's diesel.
Yeah. I think the last thing that we should just chop about real quick.
Chop Robinson.
Have you brought yeah, Chop Robinson. Have you prepared a quotes on glue?
Quote, song, and glue.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only right that moving forward we're going to ask our guests
Yep.
to bring with them quotes on glue, a little bit of homework
Okay.
for our guys.
Sure.
Did you prepare one for today?
Yeah, in the last 5 seconds,
There
I
we
just
go. Now we're
ripped through
talking.
quote, song, glue. I
Yeah.
came prepared
Do you want to
today.
go 1-to-1?
Let's go
one?
quote, song, glue, glue.
Okay.
In any order.
Yep, I'm pulling up my quote right now. Also the
He came prepared.
yeah. Yep.
That's really the tale of the two halves here.
Yep.
Quote, song, glue.
You want to go first just so I'm trying to find this?
I mean, is it cheating for my quote to be the Michael Penix thing? Because I love that quote so much. And I
No, that's not
already
cheating.
recited it word for word, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can take MRIs, they can take X-rays of me, but that's not what's gonna define me.
Yeah,
It's the
I'll pull up
EKG.
that. I'll pull up that quote real quick. So I have no problem taking all the MRIs and X-rays you ask of me. Truth is, it's an EKG that will tell you everything you need to know about me. Michael Penix Jr.
That is awesome.
Dog.
That is awesome.
Dog.
That's my
Certified
quote.
dog.
That's my quote of the day.
I like that. Got my little notes page. You know my
Yeah,
notes
you
page
do
with
have a
all the
notes
quotes.
page of quotes.
I could literally pick any of these and they would be masterpieces.
Sure.
I like this one. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm sitting.
You don't get in life what you want. I'm sorry, this is deep. You don't get in life what you want. You get what you are.
Ain't that a fact?
Ain't
That a fact?
Crowd goes.
Wild. Silent
Yeah,
applause
silence
back
from the
there.
crowd.
Nice.
So that's my quote of
I
the day.
like that quote. It's
I'm
true.
sorry it's deep, but
Hey,
you know, I feel like
sometimes
there's going to be the 65 seconds of just actual
Yeah.
worth of
Sure.
listening time.
Yep.
Yep. So that's my quote of the day. I don't
you
know
go.
who said it, other than me, but somebody said it.
You can claim it.
It's mine now.
Sure. It's yours.
Song. You got
Let's
a song
go
for
snake
me?
draft.
Oh,
Yeah,
snake
let's go
draft! You're
snake. Go-
throwing it at me like that.
Yeah. give me
All
the
right,
song.
you're gonna go. You're gonna go. Billy Joel probably. So I'll go.
Duh.
I'll go a different song. This was some of my best friends from home.
Uh-huh.
This was our song. You're Beautiful, James Blunt.
There you go.
You familiar with that
Yeah,
tune?
of course.
Great song.
Of course.
Great song. We used to sing that song in the basement. It was a little weird, but it was awesome.
That's awesome.
That's my song of the day.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've got a song for you.
Yeah.
I mean, great name from the band. Solid name of the song.
Mm.
I'm going to go Iris
Oh,
by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Good
Goo
song.
Goo Dolls.
Good
Wow.
song.
That fires me up.
Yeah, man.
That was from left field.
Left field.
That's a great song.
Left field.
You just blew James Blunt out of the water.
I wasn't trying to blow James Blunt out of the water. I mean, respect to James Blunt. But the Goo Goo Dolls, like, come on now.
Yeah. I mean, James Blunt's phenomenal, though.
He is phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're all
You ever seen
phenomenal.
that video of him with Ian Tongi?
Oh, yeah.
American Idol
Oh,
video?
phenomenal.
Tears. Instant
Phenomenal.
tears.
Phenomenal.
Crying left and right.
Yeah.
Blubbering almost, I would say.
What is it? Not
Blubbering?
the Kleenex, but what?
Oh, puffs.
Puffs.
Yeah, I need to get my puffs
Puffs.
out for that one.
Puffs.
Yeah. And then snake draft,
Snake.
glue guy.
Glue guy.
Mm-hmm. I got mine.
Damn.
I got mine.
I've got no glue guy.
You want me to go? Because I got it.
Yeah, rip me a glue
As
guy.
a Red Sox fan, this is going to be a throwback,
Sure.
but this is all-time name team. Jared Saltalamacchia.
Yeah, spell that one.
Glue
My
guy.
God.
His nameplate on the back of his jersey
Sure.
went from arguably tricep to tricep.
Yeah. That's one of those Gilgeous-Alexander
Yeah.
type vibes.
It's
Coast
a, it's
to
yeah,
coast.
it's a U on his
Yeah,
jersey.
My God.
Glue guy.
Wow.
I think he won 2 World Series with the Red Sox.
There you go.
And he had
Saltalamacchia.
great hair,
Yeah.
nicknamed Salty.
Yeah.
I mean, a catcher in general is
Sure.
glue guy.
Yeah.
Like Yadier Molina, all-time glue guy.
Glue.
Even though he was a perennial all-star.
Sure.
Glue guy. But I would say Jared Saltalamacchia
Sure.
is going to be my
There you go.
day one, pod one glue guy.
There you go. There you go. This is another one out of left field, but
Blast
it's
from the
right
past.
right in the baseball world.
Wow.
I think right in the Red Sox world also
my God.
for a little bit, or maybe I'm mistaken. Great name again. Can I get Coco Crisp
Oh,
as a glue guy?
Baby.
Wide eyes from Faith over there.
that
Wide
guy
eyes. He
was
oozes
electric.
glue.
He had the little afro that
Yep.
came out of the back
Yep.
of his helmet.
Oh yeah.
And just, have you ever seen him hit?
Did he have a little little thingy?
He like basically played the flute on the.
Did he?
Yeah, it was crazy. He like clapped his hand.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Coco
And then right
Crisp.
before the pitch came, he would grab the bat fully and then swing.
That's awesome.
One of the best electric center fielders of my childhood.
And all-time name.
Yeah, I mean,
All-time
yeah.
name. You think that's his real
Do
name?
you think the Cocoa Crisps, like the cereal?
Endorsed him?
No, do you think they stole that from him? Do you think he could sue?
Wow. I wouldn't put it past him. In the
Yeah.
cereal industry,
Yeah.
you know how tough it is over there.
Yeah.
It's
The
bad.
cereal industry is daunting.
No, it's daunting.
Yeah. There's probably some evil like henchmen at the top of that
Oh
place.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of like the Willy Wonka chocolatier
Yeah.
thing going
Oh
on
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a weird lifestyle,
Yeah.
being in cereal.
Cereal.
I bet they're cutthroat too.
I bet. Yeah. At a dinner party. So what do you? I've been in the cereal industry for 25 years now.
I'm a cereal guy.
Yeah. You
I'm
know.
a door-to-door cereal salesman.
Yeah. Actually. Yeah. Are you familiar with Fruit Loops?
I started Fruit
That's
Loops
me.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be an electric thing to say. You
That would
started.
be
I
phenomenal.
started Fruit Loops.
I started Fruit Loops.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Wow.
Or like Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Captain. Like I'm.
There you go.
I'm Captain Crunch.
Yeah. There you go. Think
That
about
would be
the
absolutely
think about the Fruity Pebbles guy at the end of the table. Like he doesn't even have a story
You think
anymore.
he shows up in like the Flintstones outfit?
Probably. He probably has two henchmen right next to it all the time.
What's the dog's name from the Flintstones? I had no idea, but there's no way I
couldn't
pulled
tell
that
you.
out of
No,
my
I
cheeks.
couldn't tell you.
There's absolutely 0% chance I pulled that.
I'm
dog's
only
name.
batting 1 for 2 on.
Isn't like Barry his buddy's name or something like that?
Is it?
Blonde cat. I had no. I'm looking
Yeah.
around for some help, and
No.
there's just no help in this room right now.
It's okay. We're gonna work on this.
Yeah.
We're gonna need more fake nods of approval. Even if
Yeah.
we're saying something wrong, just give us like one of those.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah, sure, guys. Yeah,
yeah, the thumbs up.
the thumbs
Hey,
up's
okay.
phenomenal. But I think we're in a good spot. I
I
mean,
think we're in a good spot. We jibber jabbered for a little. We talked about some good stories.
jibber jabber about jibber jabber.
Yeah.
So I think the future plan
Let's
is
talk future.
weekly pod,
Let's talk future.
and I think our producers around us are getting a little educational lesson on what we think the future plan is too. We're in the middle of the podcast
Yeah.
here.
I think Griffin just turned in his 2 weeks. Actually.
Yeah.
I
So
think
we're
he's
thinking
done.
weekly here,
Yeah. Let's go
and
weekly.
we're gonna start bringing some really good guests on
Yeah,
for you
we're
guys.
hoping to get some good guests.
Yeah, we got with our connections in sports. We're gonna try to pull in some guys
Yeah.
and gals from across the sports world.
Yeah, absolutely. Who have great sports stories, but who
yeah.
have any even
Great life
better
stories.
life stories.
Yeah.
Great life stories.
Yeah, and we didn't even get into our own life stories, so
Yeah,
that could maybe that could be that might be a 5 podcast series.
yeah,
that might be ugly.
yeah. I think viewership goes down for that one.
Yeah.
they don't want to hear about us.
There's a lot of tears
we're
out
just-
there
yeah.
for those episodes.
We're
Get the
just here to
puffs.
tell stories. Get the puffs.
So Puffs sponsor us.
Yeah.
But I'd say I think we're in a good spot. I think we'll get the outro music going soon.
Yeah, outro music. Maybe we get a little stump in one of these corners.
Yeah, nobody can see
Stump.
what you're talking about, but
What do you mean?
oh wait, we do have videos.
We
here.
got cameras, man. We're not just talking into the air.
Yeah, we are talking in the air. But yeah, I think that's a lock on episode 1. I'd
think
say
that's-
things to watch for this weekend quickly.
Yeah. things to
Zurich
watch.
Open, whatever
Zurich
the hell
Open.
that format
Yeah.
is down in golf world.
Duos. They're running duos over there.
Yeah. Duos, yeah. Playing Fortnite. They're dropping
I know.
in Zurich.
I think Sahith Stump Hero, Sahith Thigala, and Will Zalatoris, I think they can make a run.
they got a pulse.
They got a pulse.
They definitely have a pulse. And then obviously the NHL playoffs, NBA
Playoffs.
playoffs keep going.
100%.
My Cleveland Cavaliers
Yep.
look to
Go up 3-1.
bounce back after that ugly defeat
Uggo.
last night.
That was
and
uggo.
then Z's
Denver Nuggets in
Nuggets.
full control over the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think they get one. They got to get one, right?
LeBron's sexuals are crying themselves to
Yeah.
sleep right now.
Yeah. It's
Um,
bad.
Yeah,
bad.
their little Pookie Bear is not doing well. But that's
Coach,
okay.
D'Lo, stat line. Did you
I
see it
didn't see it.
yesterday?
I heard it was ugly though.
0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists.
Captain Cardiac.
0 something else. This must
So
be
he
a mistake.
he brought out the Tony Snell.
the
line.
Tony Sell stat line.
Yeah,
This must be a
tough.
mistake. 10 turnovers. Bad.
Ugly ball
Bad.
from Ohio State's own.
After a
D'Angelo Russell.
great game too.
Yeah.
D'Lo. Deloading. Still loading.
Yeah.
Still
It
loading.
paused. The installation stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say what else got? NHL playoffs.
NHL playoffs.
Fire me up. Guys
Yep.
beating the crap out of each other on
Hell
national
yeah.
TV.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Maybe a
For all
Rempy
time.
tilt this weekend.
Yeah, Rempy
Maybe,
tilt.
maybe something
Rempy
like
would be
that.
awesome.
Maybe talk that into existence.
Yeah, Rempy tilt would be good. And then let's see the Florida Panthers can
Yeah.
end the reign of the Tampa Bay Lightning
Yeah,
again
Kachuk.
by going sweep city.
Yeah.
Would
Sweep.
be cool.
Sweep City.
Other than that, just casual baseball weekend as always.
Yeah. I think we're in a good spot, man. This
I think
was
Boston's still in out there in Cleveland playing against the team formerly known as You can't say that.
No, sir.
Cleveland Guardians.
No, sir.
And then your New York Yankees. I don't know. They just finished a series with the
A's.
A's.
Yeah,
So.
we lost a couple, I think.
But I think other than that, I think next week, hopefully, we get our
We got a guest in here, maybe
guest
a
locked in,
third person
so
sitting
we
in
can
the middle.
talk about talking.
Yeah, tell some cool stories.
That's episode 1.
That's episode 1. Thanks.
I think
thanks for hanging around, everybody. A little clap. That probably killed Faith's ears right there. Oh my
I'm sorry,
God.
Faith. You hit it.
Nice. Good stuff.
Was that terrible?